Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. No Christmas hat on today, it is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to one and all. And I just want to spare a thought from myself and my family, and hopefully from everyone else, to all the fire affected families over in the eastern states of Australia who have had to leave their homes, lost their homes, lost loved ones, lost pets, it's just been devastating. I can't believe how bad it is, unbelievable. But it is happening, and a lot of those people will be spending Christmas hopefully together as a family and not too disheartened, hopefully. But other than that, I'm going to get stuck in. It's going to be a head and face shave today. That Darn soap. This is made by Oleo Soapworks for That Darn Rob. I'm using a That Darn Rob brush today. I didn't even really peg that until right now. But this one is a sort of coffee, woodsy, spicy. It's just a beautiful scent, absolutely stunning. Oh, I absolutely love it. Now, one thing I've been doing lately is actually soaking my soaps. I'm not going to say blooming, even though I've said it now. I'm going to say blooming because it just causes too much controversy in this wet shaving game. Soaking the soap to soften the top layer, and I've been really enjoying the results. Now, I'm using my That Darn Rob brush. I absolutely love this brush. Now, it's got a 28mm rhodium knot, which is the silver tip knot that is made by Serjan Danicic over at Rhodium Knot. So it's hand tied. It's very, very similar, I believe, to what you would get from Declaration Grooming, except this one's better because it's made in Australia. So here we go, straight into the soap. So like I said, head and face shave today. I'm heading round to my brother-in-law's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for Christmas dinner. I believe we're having, if you're vegan or vegetarian, cover your ears. We're having a turkey, which is, I think it's a duck, no, chicken stuffed inside a duck, stuffed inside a turkey. I think that's what it is. And then there's going to be some smoked brisket and some smoked something else from this newly acquired smoker. And I'm really looking forward to it, I really am. Right, the brush is loaded. I'm just going to wet my head. Just going to pull that out. And I think this is, yes, this is the duck fat formula from Oleo Soapworks. It's a really good soap. It makes a really thick, creamy lather. But the scent on this one is just outstanding. Probably even more so from the balm. Just put it in hands. And here we go, let's start painting this on. That's a thick load. So I hope Santa has been good to everyone. Oh, if you don't believe in Santa, hopefully your loved ones have been good to you. Or if you've got no one close by, hopefully you were good to yourself. Is that here? Oh, yeah. One here. I think that's the first one I've had in probably 3 or 4 shaves. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter with natural hair brushes. You're going to lose the odd one here and there. It just won't be like that Simpsons brush, where you're losing between 20 and 30 hairs a shave. This one I'm losing sort of 1 every 3 to 4 shaves at the moment, which is bearable. All I'm doing is just dropping water into the top of the knot and then splaying the brush back on again and get stuck in. So no shaving related items this year for Christmas. I didn't actually ask for any. I've been wearing this for a while now. That is my Christmas present, the Galaxy Watch. And it's been absolutely brilliant, I've really enjoyed it. Is it as good as the Apple Watch? I would have to say no. I don't think it's got quite as many features as what the Apple Watch had. And I had an old Apple Watch. But it looks more like a watch on my wrist, which I do like. Not that I didn't like the square-faced Apple Watch. It's a lovely watch and it worked very well, and I did use it for nearly 2 years, and it worked flawlessly until the sort of step count or whatever you want to call it stopped working. I couldn't actually reach my daily goals at one point. It just wouldn't let me get there. Oh, the scent on this is amazing. Coffee, sweet coffee with sort of spices and a bit of vanilla, I think, and cardamom, I think's in there. It's just a beautiful scent. You can see that brush is chock-a-block. Right, the razor for today. I'm going to go with the leaf razor, just for this first pass. And then I'll go with the Carve Christopher Bradley razor just to finish it off. So with the grain, I've still got the same 3 blades in here. 3 vintage blades. Gillette Super Stainless, the spoiler. Permasharp vintage. And a Persona vintage. This is actually a very nice razor. Once you find how to use it, you get used to the pressure of what's required for the shave. You can't really go wrong with it. It does a great job. It's probably not, I don't get as close as I do with a real cartridge. But this one is eco-friendly. Or environmentally friendly. It's all metal product. All the packaging it comes in is cardboard. There's no plastic inside other than the twig razor, which is used for getting under your nose and getting the difficult areas, which isn't ideal. But they are looking at a version 2 aluminium version of that, which will then eradicate the plastic from the company altogether, I believe. And that's sort of where they're trying to go with it. They're trying to follow suit with many other companies just now. One thing I like about this, you know, is how it collects the lather. It sort of holds onto it in that big gap. So you'll see there, whenever I rinse this off now, you'll see the big gap that holds the lather in. But it works very, very well. Right, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm going to finish off now with the Carve. Right, I'm just going to empty the sink out because there's a fair bit of hair and crap in here. Excluding that. Like that. So there we go, that's just residual slickness basically. There's a little bit of soap on there, a bit of residue. Now that's not BBS, but that is pretty damn close. I just wanted to give that a go, just show you how good Oleo Soapworks is with regards to residual slickness. Now I will say, Vida's soap, who makes Oleo Soapworks, Vida, her soap bases are great. A lot of the scents react to my skin. That's just the way it is. I don't think they are the highest of quality essential oils or oils in general, or fragrance oils, whatever get used. I don't think they're the highest quality, and I think that is really what kills it for my skin. But her actual soap base, I can't really fault it. It does exactly what you want. this should be, hopefully, pretty quick touch up. So I've got the carved Christopher Bradley razor, aluminium, with a third use Gillette Nasset, which I'll be going straight on to use my face shave. There won't be two videos, there'll just be the one video. So if you're sick of the head shave, you just have to flick through and find the face shave. Tell you what, there's not a lot of hair left. Not a lot at all. In fact, there's hardly any. So there you go, I'm actually quite surprised at that. I wasn't expecting, from just one pass and then a touch up with residual slickness, to get such a close shave. Just got great residual slickness. Now the soap is pretty dry on my head now, but I've still got enough on there, enough slickness to be able to do this without really worrying about it sticking in and cutting me. Now those are the famous last words normally for me. Normally I say that and then boof, take a chunk of skin out. Getting this real close here. Beautiful. Right, fill the sink back up, let my head dry off, and we'll move on to the face shave. Beautiful scent, it really is, especially for a morning shave. Now, I have been up since 5 o'clock, not because of the kids, just because it's the time of waking up. Even I can see bags under my eyes here, which is pretty unusual for me. Not sure if there'll be enough soap. Just added a touch of water there. And again. Face feel from this brush is outstanding. Now that's a little bit airy, but I'm going to stick with it. And here we go with the card, Christopher Bradley Razor, C plate, B plate, not the C plate, the B plate. With what is essentially a 4th use NAS set now. And I can assure you it's feeling like a 4th use now. It's still cutting well, but I can feel it's just not as sharp obviously as it was 1st use. I mean, that's still a really good lather. If you think I'm rushing, I'm not rushing, I just want to get done quickly. I have a tendency to spend too long in front of the mirror having a shave. Yeah, babe. What's up?
You got it.
Yeah.
You stop.
No. What's up?
I bet it was. It smells like
I didn't have anything though.
that
I
new
don't smell
packet
it.
open.
Well, they smell fresh.
Yeah.
You know. Surprisingly enough, this is a very strong scented soap. I do love the scent of it. It's very gourmand. I don't get any reaction to this soap. This soap scent or anything. I don't want to jinx it. It's getting harder and harder. The more weight I lose, the less chin I get. It's getting quite hard to get under and get it cleaned up. Yeah, the slickness isn't quite there as it normally would be because the lather's a little bit airy because I've obviously done a head lather and then I've lathered my face and it's not quite. As dense as I would normally like it, but it's still performing very, very well. I've got one weeper there, I think that's about it. kids get spoiled. Youngest got a BMX. The middle kid, he wanted a pogo stick. He's a bit strange. He's a special one. My daughter got just hundreds of dollars worth of anime stuff. My Hero Academia and One Punch Man and there's others, I don't know what they're all called. Wonderful. I'm just going to rinse off the brush. See if I lose any more hairs. I need to do a video just on this brush, just to show you. It's not only the knot that's phenomenal, the actual handle on this brush is absolutely stunning, but I can't quite get it to show with this front facing camera in the Galaxy. It just doesn't do a good enough job. It's a pretty carefree shave. I've shaved daily for the last 4 or 5 days now on my face shaves. The thing I like about this knot, I don't know why, but it cleans out really easy. I know I've probably run the sink a little bit longer than I normally would, but there's no residual soap and it doesn't squidge. Look at the tips on that though. I've shaken that out really hard. Give it the old towel rub. Nothing. No more hairs. I've lost one hair in that whole shave. Look at that knot. That's it. Obviously the tips are all dried now. You can see they've pretty much separated most of them. It's just a stunning brush. You can sort of see that shimmer there. That shimmer runs all the way through the handle. It looks absolutely incredible in person. And it's a good size handle, it's quite chunky. It really feels awesome in that hand. Right, post shave. It's really, really nice. It's not quite as nice as the Swedish Witch and a few others, Ariana and Evans and Talon Steel, but it is a really nice post shave, very velvet smooth feeling. But when you finish off with this as well, this is a really high quality balm. I really enjoy this balm from Vida. I know she is very, very conscious of what she puts in the balms especially. I'm not quite sure entirely with the soaps, but the soaps, there's not a lot in there. I mean, even, excuse me, those soap ingredients are spot on. You know, that's an excellent set of ingredients, if you don't mind using tallow, of course. So I'm just going to squirt a bit of this. Now this, if you've ever had Cadbury's milk tray, there's a coffee one, or there used to be, no, was it milk tray? Yeah, milk tray. It wasn't Quality Street, it was milk tray. They used to do a coffee one. In fact, I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells like the coffee sweet in a bag of Rebels. That's what this balm smells like. That's far too much balm, but I am doing my head and face. Rinse my hands off, dry them off, and then just go back and finish rubbing it in. I've just put far too much on them. Oh, that scent. Brilliant for a Christmas morning. It's almost got the spice from a mince pie mixed in with a beautiful cup of coffee, like a chai. It's almost completely absorbed anyway. What a fantastic shave. Superb. Merry Christmas to me. So for you guys out there that are in the Aussie Wet Shaving Enablement group, TAWS, over here in Australia on Facebook, they're running, well, Nick Barriga's going to run a raffle to aid or help out the fireys over in Sydney and stuff like that, over in the eastern states with all the fires, and just trying to help out a little bit and put into the charity over there for the fireys. So if you're interested, head on to TAWS, and once it's all up and running, I'm going to donate a couple of things as well. I don't quite know what yet, but they will be really nice products. They'll most likely be hardware, and there'll be things that I don't really want to lose, but I think it's going to such a worthy cause. But we'll get to that later on, but that's the theory at the moment. If I can get inside my head and start parting with things without money. But anyway, the soap, absolutely tremendous. That darn soap, wood and coffee with spice, superb. I think Vida's done a tremendous job at the scent, I really do, and I think Rob over at That Darn Rob would be over the moon with it. That Darn Rob brush, you can probably see that shimmer there now. You can actually see it. It's absolutely incredible. It runs all the way through. It runs in this as well. 28mm rhodium knot. Just a stunning brush. I absolutely love it. Number one brush in the den, hands down, easily. The razor for today for the head was the Leaf razor, as you can see there. It's just a great shaver. It took me a little while to get used to it. Of course, it's different. It's a very big head. You can't get under your nose with it. I do still use a DE under the nose just to finish things off like that and around the ears, but that doesn't bother me because it's such a good shaver and it gets rid of the plastic out of the equation completely. The Carve Christopher Bradley razor to finish off the head shave, and then finish and complete my face shave with it. Absolutely stunning razor. And the aluminium, which is for me out of the three metals available, the best shaving razor of the three. Even though the geometry, the heads, everything is identical, the aluminium shaves better for me. I've got more control over the weight and pressure, and it's easier on the head because there's no weight involved whatsoever. But it's just a stunning razor, and when I pair it up with the Gillette blade, it just milks the hair off just incredibly well. No idea what milking hair off is. Grounds and shavings from Oleo Soap Works. Aftershave balm, and I could not ask for a better shave for Christmas Day. You guys stay safe, drive safe. Please, please, please don't drink and drive. And I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.